lost moving down Ocean Avenue.
Seriously, what's going on?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oni, we haven't seen each other in days. You don't find that a little odd?
I don't find that anything. I mean, I've just been really busy lately, you know?
Yeah, well, you could have at least returned my phone calls.
I didn't even know that you called me.
Your mom didn't tell you that I called like 3 times yesterday?
No.
Great.
Ian, what is it?
There's been another murder.
Oh, how awful. When?
One of the girls just heard it on the news on the way over.
Did they identify the victim?
Yeah, I guess she was an undercover cop. But here's the kicker. She used to be a former model. Joanna Marston? Allure used to represent her, right?
You must be running scared, Jamie.
You're the one behind bars, Devin, not me.
For now, maybe. But what happens when everything starts to unfold?
Well, the only thing that's gonna unfold is how you offed your lovely, innocent missus.
Why are you here?
Just checking up on you, Martin. Making sure you like your accommodations.
Yeah, well, gosh, that's mighty considerate of you, Commissioner. You know, now that you mention it, I wouldn't mind sneaking a peek at a Wall Street Journal.
Ooh. Well, the way I hear Devin's stock took a real nosedive.
We'll rally.
Oh, sure you will. Just the way you did in '77.
As I recall, you didn't do so badly yourself. The question is, can you keep this winning streak going all the way to Election Day?
Well, like I said, having a convicted murderer under my belt before the good citizens in Miami go to the polls can't be all bad.
Except you aren't sure if you're going to get a conviction now, are you?
Seems like an airtight case to me.
What do you really want, O'Keefe?
Tony, not more flowers. You practically bought up the whole florist.
Oh, these are not from me, Karen.
Roberto Lucci. That was very nice of him. He's probably thrilled that he didn't renew my Bella contract.
I'm sure that never crossed his mind, Karen.
Oh my God. He's probably all over the business by now. Everybody knows, don't they? And the press?
Well, you know how it goes, Charlotte. News travels quickly.
What am I gonna do, Tony?
You are going to put work out of your mind right now.
Work? That's a joke now.
Let me take you to Rome. Stay at the condo for a while. I can commute back and forth, take care of you.
I'm not a charity case. Not yet.
I didn't mean that, Charlotte.
I'm sorry, Tony. I didn't mean to snap at you. Anyway, Will said he wanted to try something.
And what is that?
It's this experimental serum on my face to help regenerate my skin cells.
No, Charlotta. No, you cannot do that. I won't let you.
Why don't you take a load off?
I kind of want to get this done in case we get busy later.
Are you serious? What, are you too cool to hang out with your mother?
Does everything have to be a mother-daughter Kodak moment in progress?
Just sit. So, how's school?
It's okay, I guess.
How's Josh?
He's fine.
Haven't seen him around here much these days. Any reason why?
No.
Are you two having a little thing?
No.
Well, that definitely sounded like a yes.
What's with the third degree?
What's with the being so defensive? Come on, honey. Josh is a cute guy. I miss seeing him around. And I happen to think that you two make a really cute couple.
Oh, God, please.
I'm serious. I know you like him. I sure do.
You like him? You met him one time. How can you possibly like him?
You know, it's all about energy. People can say and do whatever they want, but when it comes down to it, it's what they put out in their force field kind of place. Energy. It's everything.
And what makes his energy so likable?
Nothing makes it. It just is. Unless, of course, he's trying to get you to sleep with him.
Mom!
Excuse me, like I wasn't there once too? Like I don't know that teenage boys are just a raging mass of eating little babies?
Okay, no, you just
Honey,
stop.
there's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Okay, I really do not want to talk about this with my mother.
Look, just so you know, you kids did not invent sex. It's been out there since way back in my day.
No, stop.
Sex. Sex, 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 sex. See how easy it is to say? The sad thing is, it's twice as easy to do. Or are you already familiar with that?
Well, I think everything went very well last night.
Better than even I expected.
Yeah, Vincent said that Gwen Patrick called this morning.
Yes, but I'm gonna wait to call her back. We don't want to seem too anxious to sign her.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely not going to say that the news of Joanna Marston didn't put us over the top.
And well, it's too bad about Joanna. I vaguely remember her. But did you see the expression on Terry Martin's face when you said that Joanna had been an allure model? Ah!
It was priceless. I bet she's got some major damage control to do today.
But we're not gonna let that happen, are we?
Now, do I see an idea coming about in your diabolical mind?
I'm thinking about calling Crystal Tate and giving her a real page one headline.
Come up with any new clues, Sherlock?
I'm working on it, Crystal.
Yeah, I'm getting a little nervous because I haven't heard from Deep Throat in a while.
Maybe he's just waiting to see if you come up with something else.
Yeah. I think I should lay low for a while, though, you know, and try to put things together, especially now that Detective O'Keefe knows about the red scarf.
You know how cops are, Crystal. They like to just sit on stuff.
I know, they sat on this for 25 years.
Maybe you just need to stay one step ahead of them. Otherwise, they might close the book on this again.
I'm not gonna let that happen. I am getting the Jazz case reopened, and I'm gonna watch those ants scatter.
It's not like I don't know what sex is.
Well, I should hope so. I mean, you're 16 years old. When I was your age, well, never mind.
Just save your little public service announcement or whatever you're trying to do for somebody who actually needs it, like Jody. I mean, she's probably a lot more clueless than I am.
We're not talking about your sister now, we're talking about you.
Yeah, I know, but why?
Because this is what mothers and daughters are supposed to talk about. So, talk.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to promise me you won't have sex with anybody until you're ready.
Okay, I promise.
Now, do you think Josh will have a problem with that?
No, I don't know. I'm not even sure I'm that into him anymore.
Why?
Why do you sound so disappointed? A second ago, you were telling me not to do anything with him.
That's different. Besides, I like him. Okay. It's just that I come from a place where 16-year-old girls do not have sex. Is that realistic in Miami today? Hell no. But as your mother, I feel it's kind of my job to let you know how I feel.
Okay, so you told me. Can I please go now?
You sure you don't want to tell me what's going on between you and Josh?
There's nothing going on, okay?
It's just that since you two have been seeing each other, you've been acting different.
And what makes you think that has anything to do with Josh?
Let's just say, whenever that boy's around, you get this certain little twinkle in your eye. Okay, end of discussion. I'm not gonna force anything out of you. Oh, I gotta go make dinner. Do me a favor and watch the place while I'm gone, honey. Oh, and if Josh happens to stop by, tell him I said hi.
Have you completely lost your mind, Charlotta?
Tony, I'm not going to spend the rest of my life in hiding. And I'm certainly not going to start wearing a veil over my face.
Cara, how can you allow this adolescent infatuation with that boy override your good judgment?
That's really cruel, Tony.
Well, if that's what it takes to shock you into some kind of reality, then fine. I'm happy to be cruel.
Just look at me. Is this how I should go on with my life? Not even you can look at me, Tony.
I will take you to the best specialists, Cara.
Will is the best. He has this formula.
Which is going to cost Devon millions. Now that's all over the press about the tampering. Don't you see what he's doing?
He's trying to help me.
He's helping himself at your expense. Will O'Keefe is nothing but an egotistical careerist. He's trying to make a name for himself with you. He's using you. He doesn't care about what you look, how you feel. Open your eyes, Charlotta, before it's too late.
What do you know about a black book that belonged to Jazz?
Jazz? Oh, man, you are running scared.
Look, if anything comes out about Jazz, it's not going to help you any, Devon.
Hey, I wasn't in charge of the case, Jamie. You were. You put a lid on it, remember?
Yeah, well, you and Jacko seem to make out all right because of it, if memory serves.
As usual, you've got everything twisted around. You know, me and Jack were never the problem. We all made a deal with the devil, and you know what? He's come to collect.
Look, do you or don't you know anything about this damn black book?
Black, white, red. I know she kept a diary. She used to joke with Jack about it. He used to say Marilyn Monroe named her names in her diary, too, but she was smarter than Marilyn. because she didn't use the real names. What's wrong?
I think this freaking diary has surfaced.
What makes you think that?
Well, how else would Miss Crystal Tate know that Jazz used code for her tricks?
Crystal Tate.
Yeah, I think she's got it. And if she does, it might not be long before she puts it all together.
You really are worried.
And you're not?
Look around. I'm already accused of one murder. What is it you're not seeing, Jamie? What happened that night in the apartment after Jack and I left?
You know what happened. I took care of it.
Only when we left, Jazz was still alive.
Yeah, I definitely think the Miami Sun is the route to go.
Can't you just see the damage Crystal Tate, our little girl reporter, can do with this one?
Right? Serial killer targets allure models. I love it.
It's sweet, and it will put me back in the driver's seat vis-a-vis my new boss.
Yeah, well, technically, she's still your partner.
Yes, but I own Devon stock. I could call a board meeting in Martin's absence, corral a few votes, and even get some proxies from some of those old guys out on the golf course who don't want to go to a board meeting.
Well, that's a good start, but don't you think we should up the stakes?
I think we can let Crystal Tate handle that.
Yeah, but we could give her something more.
Like?
Some real meat.
I'm listening.
All right. What if the allure models, the ones whose contracts are up for renewal, what if they were being stalked by the killer?
You're right, Davy. I can't tip my hand too much with the cops.
I know. I read about this reporter in LA a couple of years back. She was following this this case, and she got a lot of information on the killer.
I know. Andrea something. Whatever happened to her?
That's just the thing. Crystal Sheik took all her notes and gave it to the cops, and they cut her out. I mean, she got zipped. But the cop, see, he got a book. He got a book deal, and is on on all these talk shows.
It's that new glitzy crime show.
Right.
I know. You're right. I'm gonna have to stay one step ahead of the cops. Besides, Tom O'Keefe probably wants to bury this anyway.
Sure he does. With his dad running for mayor and all.
Davey, I got an idea. You want to go on a field trip?
You mean like to Metro Zoo?
No, the county morgue. Come on. Harry, we're going to the morgue. Come on, Davey.
If he uses this miracle serum of his on your face, and it works, hey, he's a hero. He saved Devon. Not to mention the press mileage he'll get out of it. He'll have grants thrown at him for other projects. He'll be the new wunderkind of the industry.
Will's not like that.
Charlotta, all he's thinking about now is his next product and how to get the funding for it.
I don't believe you.
Well, then you're a fool. If he saves the day with Milenia, Martin will be very proud of him. Maybe even make him permanent with Devon Cosmetics.
Will doesn't want that, okay?
No, he wants to be a struggling scientist. Don't you see that, Charlotta? Huh? Think about it. What happens if he uses this miracle cure on your face and it doesn't work, he's no worse off. But you, Kara, you risk everything. And for what?
No, you're twisting things, Tony.
Oh, Kara, if this man cared about you, would he want to use you like a laboratory specimen, a guinea pig? He has everything to gain. And you, Charlotta, have everything to lose. Don't trust Will O'Keefe. You'll regret it. I promise you.
Nästa avsnitt av Genève.
I'm most anxious to tell my story to the press, complete with all the gory details of my insidious arrest.
Well, there's only one story that I'm interested in. Jazz DeGeese.
Ah, yes, the lovely Jazz. What would you like to know?
I'd like to know, how exactly did she die?
Well, while I was doing the autopsy for Johanna Martson, I found something locked in her palm.
What?
A button with some fibers. Matched the fibers that I told you about that I found under Jade's nails. Just a guess, but I'm thinking she was leaving you a clue.